Right, morning y'all. Railroad Preserver 2000 here. Got water, got a hat. In fact, it's actually one from Cass. I decided to bring a hat that I wore to Cass, or that I got from Cass the last time I was there. So hopefully I won't wilt from the heat like last time. That's why I stopped the stream, as I pretty much, let's just say I ended up pushing myself too hard. So I had to head back earlier than planned. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go down Veterans Drive today. Hopefully if nothing goes wrong, I'll be able to get the walk done and head back. So yeah, I see there's one person on. Let me know who you are. I'll be two. Okay, two's better than none. Yeah, I'm probably going to just keep talking here, considering you guys have already seen the road I'm currently walking down. Morning, Alice. How are you? How have you been? Yeah, I didn't think this through. I have to, well, I'll have to put the phone in my pocket while I go to take a swig from the water real quick. Hold on one second. Going down. Sorry, thought a piece of ice. That's why the cheek there on the left is bulging out, because when I drank some of the water, some of the ice had melted enough to go through the opening in the cup. Oh well. At least I'm not. At least I'm not getting dehydrated though, so that's good. It's amazing. I normally don't even bother going out and walking because, well, of the reasons I said in the only other time I did live stream myself walking. But the main reason is just due to how busy this road is, or was. Because before this outbreak, almost everybody coming from Athens going to Commerce came down this road. So yeah, I live in Georgia. Athens, Georgia, and Commerce, Georgia are two places I've been to often with my parents. I hated it. I've been wanting to get out and practice driving more, but I can't because my mother's busy working from home, and well, I have schoolwork I need to do. I'm not going to lie, I do have some I need to do, but they're mainly, as far as I can tell, they're like review quizzes, like online tests, online practice tests that my digital design teacher sent out for us to do. So I'm probably going to hit those when I get back. Basically, that means whenever I have time or feel like it. Sorry, Miss Coyle. But it's rare enough I get to go out and walk, so I want to enjoy this. I don't mean anything like offensive or anything like that. Yeah. Fruit Productions, what's up, man? I've seen you on the server for a while, but I haven't seen you on here in a while. Alice, I kind of beat you to that punt. Alice, I kind of beat you to the museum 10 years ago. I had the chance to go to that museum back in 2008, 2009. It's among the first places I went to, and also, for you, Alice, I figured you might like the flowers. Sorry if they're not focusing in, I can't help that. But to Veterans Drive, where we didn't get to last, because it's got a huge dirt road portion that I'm thinking about walking the full length of. Fruit Productions, the chances of me going back to Illinois is slim. The only time I was able to even stop for a few minutes was when Ellen and I were heading to St. Louis. And I only had one place in mind that I wanted to stop at in Illinois, and that was up in Marion to see the Crab Orchard and Egyptian Railroad, which, of course, as you know, was the last one to use steam locomotives in freight service. Also, as you can see, my facial hair has gotten out of control. Anyway, so this is changed up. Southeastern Railway Museum, you mean? Well, yeah, that got blown down from the storm we had last night. Yeah, I heard a tornado touch down, and a few of the tornadoes touched down like crazy here in Georgia and all the other southern states. Have any of y'all, are all of y'all all right? Because I know usually tornado outbreaks occur at this time of year. I just want to make sure all of y'all are Sorry, allergies. I just wanted to make sure y'all were doing well and are all right. Yeah. So we're at Northridge. Or not Northridge, listen to me talk. Veterans. We're at Veterans Drive. The freaking street sign is right there. Right. Let us continue our walk, no? Hang on, I'm going to have to put my phone in my pocket while I take care of the charging cord. I have my portable charger on me so this thing doesn't die while I'm out here. That's my mom's rule. I have to always take my phone. And to be fair, she doesn't even have to ask me. I do this anyway. Like I did it with before. Because I want to film the walk. There we go. Yeah, so whenever I do stop to drink this, yes, I came prepared this time with plenty of water. I'm going to have to put the phone in the pocket, in my pants pocket, because, like, I don't know when, like, I can't, there's no way for me to really set the phone down, otherwise I might walk off and leave it. This here is what you call nature's sidewalk. I don't want to risk walking on the road and end up getting hit. Actually, let me put y'all in my pocket for a minute while I drink this, alright? You'll still get the quote-unquote ASMR. Oh, here's something interesting. Look here. I think this little rise in the road here where my foot's at going up, I think that's due to tree roots, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it looks like that'd be due to a tree root or something. Just like that one spot in the road where it's just bulged up. I will say, though, it is a lot prettier with the lights since I got out here earlier. E2 Fanatic 4581, what's up? I know, Fruit Productions, I know how you feel, man. Yeah. I know how you feel with everybody not being out. I hate it. I enjoy going out and talking to people if I can. You know, there's people call it weird, some call it obnoxious, some call it downright crazy. But you know what? The fact is simply this. I mean, people hardly go and talk face to face anymore, and when we do, it's always awkward or we all yell at each other. Good example of this is when we ate dinner last night for Easter Sunday. Well, not last night, but you get the idea. Sunday night, Easter Sunday. It was the first time in years that we had all sat down at the table together, and we all just nearly lost our tempers at each other. And yes, I'm like the idiot I am. I'm the one who mainly was blamed and ended up causing it. So, and it literally only started because I was trying to make my plate. Yeah, everybody was complaining that I wasn't going fast enough to make my plate, but the fact is, I've tried to before, but I've always ended up moving the pots around or ended up making a mess. I don't mean to, but it's like every time I try to do it, it's just like I make a mess and screw up every dang time. Oh, here's something interesting. Look here, look at this old oak tree. Not as old as the ones you see on the coast, but still old nonetheless. I like it. Wait, Jesse's here? Whoa, 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 hold the phone. Jesse, show yourself, man. Hey, Jesse. What's up, man? Good afternoon. How are you? How's everything been going? Nate Hines, good luck on the animation of TWA 800. Rest in peace to those who perished. Richard Emhoff. Big Boy 4014. Yeah, Jesse. And you know what, guys? Screw it. Town I live in is named, well, you guys saw the signs showing the town name. You know where I'm at. This is Danielsville. This is my hometown. Huh. Looks like they've got, looks like somebody who owns, the person who owns that lake's down there fishing. Sorry, I accidentally hit one of the video locations, so the stream stopped. I'm going to put y'all in my pot. I'll drink some of this. I will be right back. Yeah, that's what that person's doing. They're fishing. I love these old oak trees here. I wonder if I'm not there where a bird made its nest at one point. I think it would be. Right, look here. There's this old oak tree right here, right? Right there. Which is that little hole there. I wonder if that would have been where a branch would have been, or if that may have been an area where the tree was hollow. Hey, Jesse, let me just be honest here. I don't consider it the best stream because it cuts out every 2 seconds. But other than that, I'm glad I'm finally able to get out and walk more because, like, yeah, this is something I rarely get to do, if ever. So I want to enjoy this while I can. And since, and see, I do have news concerning the trips, and this is for everybody on my channel. All trips Ellen and I had planned or were currently planning before all this virus madness broke out have essentially been put on indefinite cancellation because I don't know if we'll be able to go on them after all this passes. I don't even know if we'll be able to go on them, period, afterwards, because, like, I don't know. And I know people will consider me for this selfish, but it's just, I was looking forward to the trips. But, I mean, at this point, I don't want us to risk going on them and then end up potentially coming down with the virus, especially Ellen. I mean, she's in her 70s now, and I do not want to risk her getting sick. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, I care about her. Everybody in my family and hers cares about her. And I only have gotten to see her once through all this madness, and it was when my mom and I went to drop stuff off for my younger sisters. And I mean, so far she's doing all right. She's homebound like the rest of us, but I know she must be bored out of her mind because, like, she's not able to get out. None of the people at Stratford are able to really go anywhere at this time. I hate it. I hate it so much. And it's just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I miss her. I miss being able to go and chill out with my grandparents. And I want to try and spend as much time with them as I can while I still can. And now I'm being deprived of that opportunity. And I really hate it. And sure, it's nice to be out of school, but at the same time, I know everyone who goes to high school will have their own opinion on what I'm about to say, but hell, I've even started to miss the routine of getting up every morning and going to the high school. I miss it. I honestly do say I miss it. And I mean that. I miss being able to get up in the morning and being able to feel the energy of having to get out and get outside early enough to catch the bus and being able to get to the school and be able to say hello to everybody. Drive a few teachers nuts. You know it? I mean, that's just stuff I'm sure every kid in high school looks back on, but for me, it's just like, I'm feeling that tenfold. Because I actually have a saying, and it's like, Most of the time in school, I've come out with more teachers as friends of mine than students. This year has been proved that to be true more than ever. And sure, we've all had, sure, me and the teachers who teach me butt heads now and again. But that's normal. Tempers are going to flare in a place like that. And I mean, with a high school that has so many crazy people, it's just, yeah. Well, here's something interesting. You can see right here where they, I guess that's either where the water ended up getting dug out or eroded that out or what, I don't know. What's going on? Is the audio screwed up or something? Yeah, you can see how bad the rain was last night. It's eroded all of this. Look here. Is that a domestic turkey? I see they're raising chickens, but is that a domestic? Is that a turkey? I don't get that. It looks like a turkey. Right there. Yeah, it looks like a turkey. Yeah, but oh my God, Jesse. Jesse, for y'all, the only birds that attack y'all up there are geese. We still have 3 little smaller breeds of chickens at my house. My mom's gone from raising the large ones to the smaller breeds. And to be honest, it's a lot easier. It's not as hectic. And plus, you don't have to worry about getting flogged by the birds. Yes, that's happened to my sister before. Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to walk down all these streets and the roads that go to and from the high school and, like, to the high school and from my house, but, like, I've just never had the time to or never had the reason to, but now I do, and I'm going to utilize that for as long as I can. Oh, look here. I'll be first caterpillar of this type that I've seen in 10 years. Look here. I remember when I was younger, I used to mess with these all the time. Come here, come here. I remember these so well. For instance, at my mom's dad's place, I used to, I think it'd help if I got out of the road real quick here. Dang it, I'm trying to find a place to sit down. I'm not like on the roadside. But yeah, like, for instance, when I was at my mom's dad's place back when he used to live in another house on that property, he had this big cherry tree beside the house. And every year around this time, it would have swarms of these little caterpillars, just like this one, coming down the tree. I remember I couldn't have been more than like 7 or 8 years old. And, no. Don't you go anywhere, little guy. I'm not finished with you yet. But, yeah, I remember one year they were coming down the tree in droves. There had to have been maybe 3 or 5 different nests in that one tree, and they were all coming down the side of it. I remember vividly. It was on the side of the house, and they were these species of caterpillar right here in my hand. I think this actually turns into some kind of moth. I don't know. This is to my zoology teacher. If you ever get a chance to, I could probably actually photograph this and send this to her because we did learn about these. But anyway, going back to the thing. Yeah, like I remember these caterpillars, and like I said, I couldn't have been more than 7 or 8. And I remember getting a broom handle, putting it along the tree. I had the broom handle angled, kind of like this, and I put it there to see if either they'd go around it, and nope, they continued going down, and then they all just started to come along the broom handle, and yeah, like this. I actually need to photograph this little guy. Hang on, let me do this real quick, because this is the first one I've seen in years. I have to do this. I'll be right back. Alright, I still got him, but like they say, if you let him go and just set him under where he won't get eaten by somebody. Catch my drift. Oh, and he's on my shirt. Can you guys see him? Because I can't actually tell can't tell. Okay, buddy, come on. Come on now. I know these things usually nest in trees. And I remember the one they were nesting on was a cherry tree, but I'd imagine they'd do it on, I don't know, no tree as well. Oops. Well, he's well away from the road. I'm sure he'll be fine. I hope. I'm pretty sure I'm going to spill this all over my face. Imagine that. Alright then. There. Keep calm, chill out, and drink water. What I say to the matter. And yeah, I'm going to continue. I'll turn the camera back around. I don't have battery saver on. There we go. That way the phone won't die on me. I mean, it probably wouldn't since I have a portable charger. But yeah. There's a dirt road that, well, the road here goes and turns into a dirt road. And I never got to walk down that. I wanted to walk down that 4 days ago, and I just got too wilted to even try. So I've got plenty of water. If I could full-on economic style conserve it to prevent there being a scarcity of it. There you go, Mr. Purdue. Shout out to you, sir. Yeah. Should be fine. SHSHA. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, you'll know when I stop the stream. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably going to look back on these like 20, 30 years later and think, what the hell was I doing? Why was I doing this? Nah, I'll be fine. Right. And here we are. Idris. Oh, shoot. There's a lizard in there. There's actually a lizard in here. Come on, buddy, get out of there. Get out of there. Talking to a damn lizard. Shows how crazy I am. Dang it. Dude, chill. I'm trying to get you out of here. Hold on, let me do this. I'm going to need 2 hands to get this guy out of the mailbox. There he goes. Don't want to... And as you can tell, since mail is still in there, just didn't want them to die of a heart attack from having a lizard being in their mailbox. So there's the dirt road portion. That's where we're going. And it's actually the prettiest part of the entire drive, to be fair. There are houses along it, but to be fair, it's also fairly pretty since there's mostly farm fields on the left side. So that's where I'll have the camera pointing. I've wanted to do... See, this is something I want to do. You've got like Sidestep Adventures who goes out and drives on all these back roads looking for stuff. With me, I'd like to walk them because really that's the best way to do it. And you're able to stop and actually look for stuff and actually catch stuff you missed the last time. Like for instance, take that caterpillar. I didn't know it was there until I happened to glance down and see it. Ace Rowan, what's up, man? Speed limit 25. Yeah, I don't know for a fact nobody out here follows that rule. People fly through here all the time without a care in the world. And there's actually another creek along this road here. In fact, it's the same one I showed you guys before, only it's more prominent here. And I actually remember one year on our way to school one morning, we had to sort of turn around because of, due to all the rain we had that week, it ended up washing this area of the road out where the creek is at. So our bus driver, he tried to turn the bus and apparently he ended up going off the side of the road. And I'll try and show you exactly where it is. If you guys looked at my video titled, "Well, this is an issue," well, you'll see you could see the angle the bus was at. It was pretty much off the road and into the ditch. You think I ride, and you think I'm on the bus that goes down this road every morning. It's only been like 2, 3, 5 years that I finally decided to go on this road on foot. Now, coming up there is the house I told you about that you can see from up here at the top, from this part of the road. This is like my favorite view from the whole thing. And one that I've always told my parents, I'm going to go out and photograph this. I'm going to go out and photograph this. Well, never did. Till now. I'll try and show you where our bus ended up going off the road. Now, my parents did come and get my sister and I from the bus. So, the driver didn't do it deliberately. To be fair, with how crazy we were all acting, nobody really knew what else to do, but you can see the view here. What do you think? It's pretty, isn't it? But yeah, like right in there is where he ended up going off the road. It was by that driveway down there off to the right. He ended up trying to turn around because where those trees are is where the creek is, alongside the road. That's where the creek is. And yeah, he tried to, like I said, he tried to turn around right in here. Tires ended up slipping on the grass because it was early in the morning at the time, and he went off the side, and everybody in the back started yelling to him to stop. And then I was like, "Danny, stop, you're about to roll the bus." That got his attention and he stopped. And we sat there for a few minutes while he called in for help. I texted my mom and them, and they came up and got me and my sister, took us and a friend of hers to school. And yeah, that was it. The bus was salvaged, and as far as I know, I think it's either still in service or is retired now. Bus was one that was built back in 1998, so I can imagine I'm amazed they were even able to keep the thing in service for so long, because I remember in my years of riding it, it had a bajillion mechanical breakdowns. But yeah, right around here, this off side of this incline here along the side of the road is where he ended up running off. So yeah, but this is the view I've been talking that I've always wanted to photograph. But I've always wanted to photograph it early in the morning, because you see how the sunlight's hitting the house up there. When it hits it in the morning, it's covered, the whole front of the house is basically bathed in a deep, deep orange glow from the early morning sunrise. And it's always pretty. It's so pretty. Problem is I don't know if I'd be able to get up early enough to get out here in time. I'd have to jog most of the way and probably have to come up before the sun does to get the picture. But you can see, this is the idea I'd have, probably like a center photo like that. But it's hard to do on here. This is like my makeshift canteen here. Speaking of that house, not the one I was showing y'all on film, but the one to the right of me, shout out to them, because a friend of mine resides there. I'm not going to give away their location. I don't show addresses here. There's a dang spot on my hat. There we go. Yeah, I don't care if my hat has dust on it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to get bit. I don't like getting bit by spiders. That's not what I like. Sorry, the signal cut out. It's probably going... I'm back. So we're at the creek. It's actually literally right here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's right there. And here's where they basically came in and rebuilt the road. This whole thing here washed out. So they had to come in, lay all new pipes in. For a while they had the old ones off to the side, but nope, it's here. You can see it's a diagonal flowing creek. Pipe there. There's the creek. It's not much. Only when it gets down into those woods there does it actually get wide. So, yeah. Now this road does cut back out of the road I was walking on originally, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. Like, I'm not going to walk back up on that end of the road because there's no sidewalk. I'm going to turn around and walk back. I don't think I'll be streaming that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Should I continue walking, or should I turn around up here with the road forks off to the left and the right and go back? What do y'all want me to do? B340, I've heard of it, I think. Hang on, I gotta stop and plug up the phone charger because my battery's dying. That's why I brought this, so I can keep in touch with my parents if need be. And it works nicely. First time I've had like 7 people in one stream for over an hour. I'm stunned. Well, for the past 20-30 minutes. Then you come up here to this rise. Take note, I'm staying on this side of the road, so if anybody does come flying down here, I don't end up getting, like, well, hit. Yeah, my economics teacher's actually going to doing YouTube for at home learning and whatnot. He does videos and we either have to list facts or answer questions about them. That's a better view of the house, isn't it? What do y'all think? I'd say it's pretty. I hate it though. The one thing about cameras is the lenses make everything farther away. Even when you're completely zoomed out, they appear much farther away. I can actually see it fairly good with the naked eye. Here's what I have, portable battery charger. Let me just put that back actually so I don't lose it. So it has a tendency to fall out of my pocket constantly. There's the house. So that's a pretty picture with the house off to the left and the barn they built off to the right. Yeah, everyone just came here because Jesse showed up. That kind of annoys me, to be fair. Oh, hang on, look here. Something on the flower. Was on the flower until I walked over and ruined it. Damn. I'm going to turn the phone off real quick. The stream will still be going. I'm just going to stop it real quick so I can get some water. I mean, unless you guys want me to keep walking. I know. Ace Rowan, one word, Titanic and Britannic. HD! White CP Road Preserver drinks water for like 10 consecutive minutes. What the hell was that? Oh well. And I hear in the boonies, otherwise known as East Jesus, otherwise known as, after that, the middle of nowhere. So frankly, yeah, how do you hate Titanic? Why do you hate Titanic? Are you saying you agree with that era in 1912? Mate, a ship full of water cannot V-brake. It's not possible. It's that simple. Does not go vertical. Does not go vertical at all. Yeah, I'm trying to use my nose to hit the camera button. That ain't working too well. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. I think what I'm going to do here is turn around and head back. Not planning on going back home just yet, but I do want to try back again at going back up to the high school. I'm obviously not going to show it, but I can at least take y'all up the road that goes to it again. Oh, and by the way, here's the whole view looking back. It's amazing. There has not been, if you guys have noticed, whenever I've been out here walking, there's not been a single cloud in the sky. Hello, little child. What are you doing? Look here. Look, I was pollinating the plant. I'd say good half of the water left, I think. Up. Knuckles are stuck. Yeah, you can see them out there. That's the whole farm there. I believe I'm going to head back. Alright, so That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if I should be curious. I don't know if that could be counted as cute or terrifying. Oh, here's a good example. Somebody's coming up the road, stepping off. Postal carrier. Deliver mail in their own vehicles up here. Yeah, don't use the mail trucks. We actually, people up at the post office deliver mail, I think, with either their own vehicles or I guess whatever vehicle they have on hand today, whenever they go in, which is nice. I can see how that helps. Sorry if it's bouncy, but it's kind of hard to keep the phone steady when you're carrying water in one hand and holding a phone in the other. So let me just set you guys on the ground. I bet this is going to go either really badly or really good. Yes! Perfect! I'm sure I've done I don't know if that would count as genius or stupidity. Spider die. That's either lunacy, that's either something of genius, or just absolute stupidity because that'll make spill everywhere. I don't know. Whatever works, I guess. Right? It's like Blazing Saddles. If you guys have ever seen it, okay, I need to ask all 7 of you in this stream right now, how many of y'all have seen Mel Brooks' films? Like, the hilarious art that is Mel Brooks. Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, History of the World. What else can I think of? Men in Tights. Look here. Look here, man. This here's a drainage ditch, and if you get it from down in it, it looks almost like a canyon, doesn't it? Back. I don't know if you guys could see that. I couldn't see it. Yes, no, yeah. What do you mean, bruh? Look here, poor man. Down here! Hero, the blazing meme. No, I'm just kidding. That's copyrighted. I can't use that. Dang it. By the way, if any of y'all could get Sidestep Adventures, let them know that I'm live. Or it's just, I'm live. Could you let them know? It'd make it. That'd be nice. I'd say that tree there is a nice shady spot. Yes, no, yeah, please quit spamming Disney Plus, man. That's annoying as all get out. Oh! Mail carrier coming back. Oh, no, that's someone else. Okay. Keys to get out of the way before they end up forcing you out of the way themselves. Same thing with driving, just always maintain a reasonable speed. Something that I seem to always screw up at. Oh, here's more of the creek, by the way. Yeah, you can see it's not a big creek right in this little spot at all. I mean, I remember when they put all this back in. Like I said, for a while they had the original pipe wing for the creek there off to the side until they came in and finally hauled it off. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just trying to go get back to the... You know what? No. Actually, I'm going to go back up to my place because there's actually some logging that's taking place that I wanted to check out. Oh, now here's something interesting here. It's all the sediment and sand that's been moved by the water whenever it rains. Look here. Look at how it's all got different patterns and whatnot. That's pretty. That's really pretty. That's all the water. That's literally a dry yet visual representation of the water currents as they float over the sediment. It's actually really pretty. I mean, to me as a photographer, I find that interesting. It's kind of like a miniature floodplain, as it were. Ah, finally, shade. The best part is it's only 11. Your comment got a heart from HBNs. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm literally walking up this thing at like a weird ass angle. Excuse my language on that one bit, but it's hilarious. I'm probably looking like some idiot walking around. This is basically how I used to film at Folkestone. No joke. I try and run like mad to get the train without caring if the camera was shaky as hell. Nice. Nice, Mr. Minecraft 48 and 91. Stop right here, this little turn off. Give me something to drink and I'll be back. I'll be back. Boy, I literally should not have run. It's the thing I wish I didn't do. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk from here on out. That's the thing, run and run fast. Dang it, that did not hit it. Yeah, that did. Yeah, like I can run and run fairly fast, But it's like after a certain point, maybe like a minute, 2 minutes, I'm gasping for breath. That's because I used to a lot of problems breathing really early on in my life, like when I was much younger. It was so bad that, well, I had to get a portable like breathing machine, which is still in our possession. It's in my closet somewhere. And also along with it is that a Sony, I think it's either Sony or Canon one, but it's a VHS camcorder that was used to film me early on. Of course, I've told y'all this before, if any of y'all remember. But for those who haven't, or hearing this for the first time, basically, I was born prematurely. In other words, like a lot earlier than planned. And a lot of the doctors didn't think I'd live. So everybody started taking pictures of me, filming me and whatnot early on, because they didn't know if I'd live or not. Well, I mean, really the proof is right here in the footage you're seeing right now that's live. Here I am, almost 20 years old, alive and kicking, breathing and screaming, and having a good time while doing it. And that is how much water I've got left. So, we got somebody backing out here. Don't want to get in their way. Right then. ASMR, anyone? I'm just kidding. Well, I am thirsty. I think my rule is when I'll keep walking for however long I have the water. If I run out of water, then I run out of time to walk, so I go home. I think that seems reasonable. Well, to me anyway, it does. Anyway. Actually, there is one more street I want to check out. I'm curious. I'd be interested to find like an abandoned house or something up here. That'd be interesting. I always saw this driveway up right here led to one, but no. This is where someone has their mailbox. Plus, I think somebody owns the land, so I don't want to bother getting in trouble. That's something I did not intend on doing. Yeah, because as you can see, it just goes off into the woods there. Not much to see other than the woods that are here. Well, aside from all this, how have all of y'all been doing? Have all of y'all been doing okay since all this stuff broke out? I mean, and if so, what have y'all all been up to? God, is this thing crooked again? Well, let me know if my hat's straight. I can't... That looks fairly straight. He says that his hat probably is still crooked as hell. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. It's rolling nice. Ace, could you, while you're on that server, could you find the fantasy, the elation, and the legend? I have an idea for a video you could do that I could probably help with. I've always joked, I've always found it interesting if somebody could actually make a freaking model of those ships for me to walk around on and point out what I remembered and what I remember seeing. Because I have video that I filmed on all ships, on all 3 of the ships. The only one that's actually good is the one I filmed on the Fantasy. Ride the bus with me and a few other students. So yeah. While I'm here, I'll show you that creek again. This is, I think, this is a completely different one. I just realized because the other one was flowing in the opposite direction. This is the one that goes into the lake. Oh, hold on. Oh. Come here. Come here, it's alright. Hold on. It's one of the cats. One of my friend's cats was following me back. Let's head back up, shall we? I'm officially out of water, so that means the walk is over. So, yeah. I hate these hills. They take forever to climb. But you gotta climb them regardless if it doesn't matter. I love everybody. I love how the old newspaper things are basically being used by birds now for like nests. I actually find that quite adorable that since no one reads the newspapers anymore, no one actually reads a physical paper. Now they're just, the old paper boxes are now being used as bird nests, which is nice. Oh look, it's one of those caterpillars. Oh, it appears deceased. Well, wait, there's another one. There's a nest nearby because I'm seeing there's these caterpillars in huge numbers now. I'm just looking down and seeing them. Yeah, but the ants are getting to them. That's what it is. Yeah, but they're being baked basically by the sun that are stepped on but the heat is what's killing them. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're like all over the road here. A lot of them are being squashed from what I can see. So that means there must be a nest or something along that line nearby because I'm seeing hundreds of them now, more than I've seen in years. Yeah, but a lot of them are being crushed, squished, run over, you name it. It's a shame, but I'm glad I was able to at least see one live one. But I'd imagine it's the heat that's killing them. That and all of the cars, people, bugs, and whatnot. Lucas Hernandez. What's up, man? Sorry I forgot you. How are you doing? You doing all right? Oh, welcome to the stream. Nowhere, because I'm not doing that shirtless thing again. I mean, even though I'm not saying some idiot would try and make some drama out of it, which I don't need. Sorry. But chilling in bed too. That's an idea I'm never doing again. I should go over to Caesar's channel, then he might. No, I'm just kidding, actually. That was a YouTuber I used to follow. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, here's this one straight up here. I've been curious to see what's down. And I think it's just where they were going to build a subdivision, and it just never happened. Yeah, that's what those guys are doing. They're out there fishing the lake. Oh, got a truck coming. Hold on. Gotta wait at his. Oh. Oh, well, I guess I could come up here. I've got time. Besides, I wanted to see what's up here. It looks like there's an old bulldozer up here sitting. Sorry. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Well, hang on. There's something of interest here. Look. Right there. Huh. There's rocks or culverts. Oh, yeah. They're both. Yeah, look here. They're old spider webs. Got an old tire, and about 4 or 5 old drainage culverts here. Old concrete pipes. So that means they originally had cleared all this out or had planned to turn all this into a subdivision, because that's the only way you'd see piping of this size, unless it was for creeks. Alright. It's amazing. I've walked by here so many times. Twice now, and I didn't know those were there. Nice, nice. RS5T, RS3, RS3L. I'm guessing there's an RS3T. Could be wrong. Don't know what this is here for. Guess this is like a property barrier? If it is, I'm not going any further. I don't want to get in trouble, so in that case, I'm going to turn around and head back. Well, actually, I say that. I don't know. Nah, I'm heading back. I can look at this on Google Maps to see wherever the road goes. Like, if it's a housing and all, then I might come back, but I don't want to test my luck. Not that kind of a gambler. Oh, wait, I'm not a gambler at all because I don't gamble. Huh, well, that's interesting. So when I hear collecting limbs, something I used to do. Now here's something interesting. Look here. There was something right there. You can see the metal post there sticking out. I wonder if this might have been a basketball hoop or something. think what I might do, I don't know if I'll do it, but I think what I may do is I'll go back, restock on ice water, wait a minute or two, and then head back out. I don't know if I will, but that's just something of an idea. I don't know though. It's funny, before it was water, now it's food. I need to go get something to eat. So I think that's what I'll do. Is I think I'll go back, eat something, restock on water, and I might head back out. Might. Can't make any promises if I can't keep them. Nice. Nice. Alright. Probably going into the stream here. And I'll see you later. Until I decide to go out back out walking or do something else.